really good console. And I really liked it.
He looking to the side like, that's what y'all told me, man. But guess what? I don't see the difference. We try to tell you, ponies, man, stop lying to the gaming community just so you can push some more MPD sales for your PlayStation 5 hardware. Let's go. You know,
coming to play later.
Like I know you guys call him Solid Rev, but I call him Solid Returns, man. You know, Walmart probably gets sick and tired of him every time he got a new TV or a new gaming console. Yeah, about that. I'm gonna have to return this. Oh, here we go again. We got Solid Returns coming here with the same old nonsense. They're like, isn't this dude happy with anything?
So, as you can see, I got the Pro. Well, what's it doing here? It's not hooked up. Let's talk about the appearance, huh? Shall we? Let's get the differences. First things first, you know me, I had to fire up old games. I fired up Batman Arkham Knight. I immediately saw what Digital Foundry was talking about when it comes to the words, icons, stuff like that.
So you guys get better words and icons on the PS? We got better looking subtitles.
Those definitely do look better through the PSS upscaling technique that Sony uses.
Oh, that for $700.
So you get better looking words, and that jumps right off the page.
Better looking words?
Fire up Red Dead on PS5 or PS4 through backwards compatibility. PS5 through backwards compatibility. Words jumping off the page, so I'm like, the words definitely look better. Then you get into the game, Red Dead 1. I don't see a difference. You know,
wow.
Not, to be expected. Just got really going to harp on old games. We're just talking about the PSSR upscaling technique for old games. I fired up Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight could look clear. It may. Now I have my PS5.
Yeah, there's just something about that game, man. I was kind of, I was kind of disappointed in when even Microsoft had the One X. Well, it's not really their fault, but how Rocksteady never really. I know it sounds like because I'm a hypocrite, but that game does need a remaster, guys. There's a lot of aspects about the game that look very pretty, but it's very blurry. It's a very blurry mess, man. And I thought that game would have got a 1X enhancement. But like I said, apparently, according to Solid Rev, it looks the same besides maybe a few words in text.
In the PS5 Pro,
$700 for this?
Between the inputs, so I couldn't look at these things.
But he didn't play like 2 inches away from his screen, man. I'm telling you. He wasn't wearing his bifocals or his magnifying glass to see the difference in between them words and text.
Same time. I couldn't fire them up at the same time either. So there was like a 10-minute disparity in between.
Unbelievable,
each play session,
man.
Okay, so it may look clear. I couldn't tell. Red Dead 2 looks identical.
Wow. It don't even look better. And what's even more funny, these games all look better on this, well, besides Batman Arkham Knight, on the Series X.
Just Cause 3, I went to download that, and then I saw Digital Foundry was glitching all over the place with PSSR on, so I figured...
They got games glitching!
Do it. None of these games...
Tell
look any better. If there's a mild increase, I can't effing tell the difference.
You see?
And that's a problem, I feel like. Because when you go to Xbox Series X or Xbox One X, Red Dead 2 is still the definitive edition.
Which is sad, because that means that even the One X version of that game still looks better than what you're getting with the PS5 Pro. Sony, get it together, man. I'm sorry, man. The cap has got to stop from the PlayStation community, man. You guys are single-handedly destroying gaming, bro. Defending his platform. You heard it. It's true. You heard it from Solid Rev. I have both platforms, so I can speak from this experience. Oh, but you never played the Pro. It doesn't matter, bro. I seen the screenshots. There's no difference. Wow, you're trying to tell me that the One X got more enhanced games than the PS5 Pro?
Battle War is still the definitive edition. Mafia 3 still looks like washed out dog shit, even with PSSR on. Xbox One X, the shit looks like it's in 4K.
Wow, the fact that he's even compared it to the One X, bro, it's done. You ponies need to go home already. You can't even compete with the One X. You hear this? Now, I'm not saying the Pro is not more powerful than the One X. All I'm saying is that Microsoft did a better job with their machine than what Sony did with theirs, bro. You get what I'm saying? You heard it from Solid Rev. It is true. These games all run and look better on the Xbox One X. Not even talk about the series, and you people act like Microsoft ain't for the gamers. But go ahead.
So much better.
Tell them, Rev.
Mad Max looks the same. On Xbox, it's 120 FPS. Okay.
Woo! But you ponies don't want to sit there and talk about that, though. You see?
So let's get to the new games. Forget about the old games, okay? This isn't for old games.
But yet, for some reason, you guys say that the Pro's bridging the gap and they have more 60 FPS games than Xbox and more enhanced titles than the series. Bro, you people are lying to yourself, bro. The best place to play for overall gaming is especially in consoles, is the Series S and X. You get access to day one, day and dates, third-party games, indies, whatever have you, including Microsoft's very own titles, which a lot of you ponies like to play through their own subscription service. The values there, the savings, the emulation through dev mode. There's so much value that an Xbox Series X gives to a gamer that you're not getting on a PlayStation 5, including the free enhancements. Bro, you heard what he said. Red Dead 2 looked the same on the PS5 Pro.
It's for new games. Okay, let's get into the new games.
Yeah, let's get into the new games.
So the first thing I do, which I think is logical, is to fire up Horizon Zero Dawn.
Which is still an old game.
Remaster.
I'm done.
The newest game.
I'm done.
So I figured this is going to...
Yeah, their newest... I don't even know how to explain it, because it's like it was introduced on PC, it was introduced on PS4, they reintroduced it on PS5, and now they have a Pro patch with it. Like, what really is it, man? You know what I'm saying? But it's still a PS4 game.
So the biggest difference is, people, I can't tell the difference.
Oh,
I took screenshots.
my.
I took them with my phone, with the iPhone 16
But
Pro.
you didn't play it 2 centimeters away from your screen. Bro, what you want? You want us to get blind so we can enjoy the Pro? You want us to have our eyeballs and our pupils? It's just like when SpongeBob looked at the map with the Flying Dutchman. The map, the map, the map, the map. Is that what I gotta do to see the difference?
Max, I don't see a difference.
Oh,
if there's a difference, it would have to be side by side.
He's hitting y'all like Maury. You know, the results is in, Red Dead Redemption 2, yes, on the One X and the PS5 Pro, yes. I don't see a difference. Oh! All the ponies crying in the back room. Sony lied to me.
Well, even then, I still can't tell. I'm watching YouTube videos.
Unbelievable.
But a lot of times, you do need to see shit in person. So,
can't beat
Horizon
the One X.
Midwest, there might be a difference. I don't know. I can't tell. Spider-Man can't
Biggest
tell.
scam in gaming
I
history.
had these consoles set up right next to each other. So I play one, turn it off, play the next one.
Wow.
So it wasn't that much time that it passed. So maybe if I had them side by side, there'd be a bigger difference. Resident Evil 4, I fired that up. Resident Evil 4 Remake, that shot up to like 100 and, I don't know, I took a screenshot of it, like 112 frames, 115 frames. That was impressive. And it didn't seem to lose any visual fidelity.
But the problem is that those games, I think, already do that on the base PS5 and Series X.
Read that it's running 1080p. That's a good-looking 1080p. That was a plus. As soon as I saw that, I said, hey, I might need to keep this, because fired it up on the standard, it's running 60 FPS. Huge. That is huge. Fired up Last of Us. That looked very crisp. Gave me the option to enable the Pro. Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man. All these games told me to enable Pro. Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2, enable Pro mode. I did it. I looked, that's running like 85 FPS. I said, wow, this runs higher frames too. Went back to the standard. Last of Us is running 85 FPS from the standard.
Y'all got scammed.
As well. I think it was 84 FPS.
Wow.
I didn't know.
You Sony fanboys need to go back to hiding, man. I don't care how much seething and capping you guys are doing at this point, because at the end of the day, you guys have all been exposed with the PlayStation 5 Pro. This is what people was trying to tell you from the very beginning, that even it goes as far to have that the One X has better enhancements on that console than what you're getting with the PS5 Pro.
That it ran that on the standard PS5.
Unbelievable.
So we're running the same frame rate. It may look a little crisper.
Sony has truly fallen.
Can't really tell. Last
He
of Us
couldn't
2
tell.
looks crisper, but it's ever so slight. Like I went back and forth. I'm like, yeah, it looks a little sharper. It looks a little more crisp. Bear in mind, this console was $700 effing, okay? Now,
let me add to that, Rev. When he said that, this console was $700. People have ripped their girlfriends off. Also, they could have this console in their home. People that I know that went from being smooth to now rough is out here getting ripped off with the PlayStation 5 Pro to the point where they trade their PS5, they trade their Nintendo Switch with games on top of other things. This right here has to stop.
I thought it was important for me to get this so I could see everything in person and do this for myself and put out an honest review of it. And I'm not seeing how this thing is worth $700.
Wow.
This is, I don't want to say it's a scam. I don't want to say that because it does seem like it's built for the future. In fact, the guy I was talking to last night.
See, this is what you guys want it to be. See, if it was built for the future, then a lot of these games that you guys got now, especially these remasters and remakes, you would be seeing the difference. I think you guys have this false hope or false sense of reality that the Pro's going to do better. I look at it like this. If the Pro's not doing what it's supposed to do now, what makes you think it's going to do better when the games are really more demanding? It's not. I mean, the Pro was a redundant console, and yet again, Gamesta with another W.
And those of you that know me probably aren't going to know who I'm talking about, but he's like, dude, don't be negative on this review. Be positive. Just be positive. Rep the system and watch the views pour in. This is what you're dealing with online. You understand it?
That is true. You got people just going out there consuming product. I don't know who he's referring to. But yeah, there's too much of this, guys, man. As gamers, we got to start being honest here, bro. I don't know why you people feel the need to lie so you guys can cope. With all this coping going on in this community, it needs to stop. Because to be honest with you, I think that's hurting the gaming community, man. We got to start calling things out like this, bro. It's really unnecessary, man. And there's no reason for Rev to even want to say it. Oh, he's just favoring the Xbox. He's probably getting because his son is influencing him with that console. That's why. Here we go. You ponies will find another excuse.
That's right. This is what you're dealing with. People, if you're negative, then you can't continue to rep the product and all the little games that come out and shit like that. And some people...
That's unfortunate, though. Like I said, man, Rev always seemed like a very cool dude, and it's sad. I don't know who's doing this to him or who's saying these things, but I'm going to be honest with you, Rev. They're not your friend. Because a friend should be respectable in what you say. It's not like you're talking about anything bad. You're talking about a game console, my man. You feel me? I've had people tell me, I'm liking the Pro, but I wouldn't recommend anybody buying it. I don't go down this. Hey, man, don't buy the Pro because I'm telling everybody here not to buy it. Whoever buys it, that's fine. I'm not mad at you. We all people here, but we gotta be genuine. Like, it's crazy that people, I had to be personally honest. I've dealt with people in my friend groups some people that were like this, and I had to completely remove myself away from them. So, like I said, man, because at the end of the day, that type of stuff is unnecessary.
There's some dudes on Twitter that I saw repping the shit out of it. And one of the guys I like a lot. And it's like, damn,
See?
Are my eyes going bad? My eyes aren't going bad, people.
No.
The differences just aren't there. Not yet.
And that's what I'm saying. You are who you surround yourself with, man. That's why I try to surround myself with authenticity and authentic people. You can learn from this even in your day-to-day life, people. You know what I mean? If people can't respect and certain things, like real friends will call you out on certain things they need to be. But I'm just saying, like, in regards to a gaming console, and you feel like you can't bring that up to people's attention because you feel like people may get mad or whatever, then they're not really your friends because it's a piece of plastic, bro. No piece of plastic should ruin a bond of a friendship. You know what I'm saying? But with a lot of these dudes on the internet, man, that's what it do. That's what it do. I've seen it myself.
Maybe later. Again, Resident Evil 4, that was huge. Last of Us, slightly crisper. Stellar Blade. Digital Foundry talked about Stellar Blade. I do own Stellar Blade. I fired that up. Big difference. That's a big difference. I can't take nothing away from that. That looks good.
And probably Rebirth.
But it's like, that kind of looks like shit on the standard PS5. So I don't know if that's due to just...
Hold on. See? He hit the nail on the old coffin. You see? Think about what he just said for a minute. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to actually think about what he said. He said Stellar Blade looks like garbage on the base PS5. Right? Already. It kind of already looked like crap. You know what I mean? Remember when I had the two-turd analogy? While one is just, and the other one is just the same thing, but with corn in it? Listen to what I'm about to say because I'm going to add some value. 5 seconds for you guys to think about what I'm going to say. Okay. Now, if you guys already know what I'm about to say, that same logic can also apply to what game? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, a game that struggled, a game that didn't really run that well, and a game that looked pretty ugly already on the PS5. Of course you're going to see the little difference because the game wasn't that remarkable anyway. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, that's a turd there. Oh, wow. Oh, you know, hey, that's the same turd, but, well, I do see some corn in it, though. You see, that's all it is, man. That's what you guys, the next thing you got to do is flush the toilet and let both of them go down.
The how much better the Pro is than the standard PS5 or just shit optimization on the developer's part.
Wow.
But that is the best case for PSSR, bar none, hands down. I played GT7, that looks the same.
GT7, even Sony's own games, guys.
Ray tracing, it didn't say anything about a Pro mode. I talked to my guy, and he said that the
But everybody, Indiana Jones gonna look better. That's what y'all gonna do, man. And we have Indiana Jones, and we're gonna have we're gonna have the best looking Xbox versions on our platform. Go ahead, let it out. Let the tears go out because clearly Sony don't care about optimizing even their own games for you. Pathetic.
At least, so I can't compare the two. I said, oh. Well, it says so in the store that it's PS5 Pro enhanced, and, you know, I guess it's not, so...
Even the games that say it! It's over. It's official. It's over. Let's hear it one more time, guys, for the people in the back. Just listen.
Compare the two. I said, oh, well, it says so in the store that it's PS5 Pro enhanced, and, you know, I guess it's not, so...
See? So even if the game has the label, I told you this was marketing. Oh, you know, us developers, we want to take advantage of the Pro, you know. We're going to put a little extra things in Dragon Age. View God, we're going to do the little thing. We cannot wait for the Pro. We cannot wait to expand on the grass foliage and the same exact game. I'm telling you, that's the way they were talking about this console. You know, developers, they're going to really take the time and dedication and the passion to give us the best looking versions of third-party exclusives in Xbox games. You don't need no PC.
Whatever.
It's a high-end PC.
PS5 Pro enhanced games.
Look at this. Witness. And the funny thing, it says witness play, but it don't say nothing about power. It should say witness power.
I own a lot of this shit. Let's see here.
Wow. Sony, I'm sorry, bro. The PS5 is the biggest disappointment in gaming history.
Through a subscription of Game Pass, and I still almost bought it just to see the enhancements. And then I find out there's no enhancements. So thank God I didn't do that. I bought Alan Wake 2 on Xbox. Almost bought it on PS5, but after looking at all the evidence, I said, you know what? I'm not falling for this.
Don't waste any more money on this, Rev, man. Do what you do best and return it back to your local Walmart and get your money back, bro. You know, solid returns.
More. Yeah, so it was just going to be a money trap.
Yeah, you already know, man. Like, you already know what your heart says, man. No matter how many people tell you, oh, keep buying games for it. Keep buying them. You'll see. You'll eventually see. Bro, those ain't your real friends, man. Because a real person, who's to say, one, you'll even like the games that are enhanced. And see, 2 games that were enhanced, like he said, like crazy, they didn't really look good on the base PS5. But these are 2 games that Solid Rev don't even play. So why even like, oh, well, these games run good on it, but I don't play these games, therefore it doesn't matter to me.
With the exception of Stellar Blade, are compelling enough to even waste my time or waste my money. on this thing. Maybe in a year.
Wow.
Maybe when GTA 6 comes out, I don't know, but it's going to have to be a pretty significant jump.
Wow.
I need to see it in comparisons online. The only thing this has done, so I thought maybe, you remember when I bought a 4K TV? I was looking at the differences. I was like, you know, weekend long. I'm firing up these games on the standard, and I'm like, I don't see the differences. So, yeah, it's not a $700. It's not a $700 console, people. At least not right now. So,
yep. Hey, he kept it honest, man. Watch all your ponies get mad, talk about how we cracking Xbox eggs because they give it in the concept of the Pro. Like I said, man, it's this FOMO stuff that y'all trying to do, and real people ain't falling for it. And like I said, man, sorry, Solid Rev, that you had to fall victim to these fools. But hey, we all learn from these life lessons, man. Make sure you guys check out his channel as well. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, take care and peace out. And return your console if you still can.